Well, I am going to mute for just a minute and then I'll come back and say hello to everyone. I want to speak at Jeff for just a second, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Hello, everybody. Well, everybody on the replay because nobody's here yet. Except, but oh, we got our pages all sewn up, and so now we're gonna play with them. And Tanya will be right back. She's busy for a second. Hi, Brittany. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So we're gonna start working in these. And one thing, hi, Mindy. I haven't decided. I'm not going to worry about which pages go in which signature. I was just wanting to make sure that they would all, fit kind of nicely in a book together. And so I think they will. So that's why I had them all folded up here. I hope I said hi, Mindy. I'm glad you're here. I think I said hi, but it's been one of those days. One of those, all I did was run around days. But um, are y'all having a good day? Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Okay, thanks, Mindy. Brittany says, I finally got a real wax seal stamp yesterday, and I've perfected my homemade wax hot glue stamps. They came out so cool. I was happy, and I can't wait to play and make more. I want to experiment now. Cool, Brittany. Are you making a video, I hope? I haven't tried them with the hot glue. See, making hot glue seals. Homemade crayon hot glue. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Hi, Patricia. I'm glad you're here. Tanya will be back in just a minute. She's kind of busy, and I sewed the rest of my pages. I'll just show you. Well, I'll just make me big for the moment and show you this. Well, this one I did. I had Tuesday, but it just looks like that. And this one I also had on Tuesday. And this one. Okay, these are the three I showed you on Tuesday. And then these are the ones I made on Tuesday. And this one I left where it would open. And then this one, I just put different kinds of papers inside it. Excuse me. And this is another one with the book pages. So I have one of those for each signature. And then I did this one. And I want to talk about, oh, good grief. I did this one. Oh. And this one.
I love those little two top flappy things on that one.
And this one. Yeah, I really like that too.
Hi,
Yeah,
Brittany
I'm
and
going to have
Mindy
to
and
mute for a minute.
Kathy. Yep, and Patricia and Sherry, and that's Kathy and Joy and Patricia and Janice and Barbara and Sadie. And I think that I'm caught up. But hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Santa came in just as we started, so I needed to speak at him for a minute before he went on to do the next thing, and before I came back in here to sit down. Oh, and while I was out there, I forgot to turn the air conditioner down.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You need to go do that. Hi,
uh,
Sadie. I'm so glad to see you here. Sadie
yeah,
is one of my spinning friends.
awesome.
If y'all haven't watched her channel, she does fun stuff. She lives in the UK. I
And I'll
can't
be right
remember
back.
exactly where, but hi, Joy. Barbara, I'm glad y'all are here. Let's see if there's anybody else I missed. Janice, I'm glad you're here. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. Um, one of the things I was going to tell y'all was that I put. Oh, let me put us both up again. I forgot I was big. Um, and some of these I put watercolor paper in them just because I knew I wanted to do some watercolor on here, and I thought I would see how that acted with the paper, the watercolor paper underneath the tea bag. I don't know. We'll play it and see.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here.
Hi, Sharon.
So, I just showed them
Okay.
um, the
The
different
different
pages
thingies.
that I had. So I'm gonna make you big and let you show them the different pages you have,
Okay.
and then we'll start I was gonna say elaborating. What's the word I'm looking for?
Embellishing.
Yes, thank you.
Embellish. Okay. Do we say hi to Joy? I hope so. Anyways,
Hi,
hi
Joy.
guys.
Hi, Brenda.
Like I said, sorry about being gone twice, but already. But Jeffrey has been at mom's working all day, and so um, I needed to speak at him because he drove up just as we were getting ready to go live. So okay, so I just had folded them up. Let me see. I'll unfold them. So I have this one, which has that on the back. And what I did do is I did sew from one side, and then if I turned it over and sewed from the other side. And I really wanted a fair amount of stitching on mine, so that's what I did. Um, I am in love with these papers. I just think they're so cool. They feel so cool. I put a little one out there. They just have this almost like fabric texture to them.
Yeah, and that's really fun.
Yeah, and they make the greatest sound.
Thank you, Sadie.
Um, this one is just two, and I did what Lisa did. I stole that, and I took some little pieces that I cut off, and I stuck them on there. Now I didn't put a lot of different papers. I just put some book paper in a few pages. Um, this was one, and I'm going to use the two more solid pieces from outside my signatures. And I may have to rearrange my signatures a little bit because I have some pretty open pages is the thing. Uh, these two are going to go in the middle because I did two very much alike. And again, that's another little piece of the stuff.
Oh, I need to
Uh,
say hi real quick
uh-huh.
to Crafting House Kitty Jen. I don't know
Oh,
if you've been in our stream before or not, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome.
welcome, welcome. And I'm going to change glasses and see if I can. Oh, I can't read that one at all. Okay. I'm the last few days my eyes have been really dry again, and I'm having trouble reading chat because of how far away it is, I guess.
I'm sorry I laughed because it is not funny. But when you're trading glasses, that's funny.
Well, that I mean, you wouldn't believe how many different pairs sit on my computer table. It's like, okay, I can't watch a video with the ones that I read with. It's like, oh my
Well,
gosh.
Kathy's been cleaning out her rain gutters today. Now that's real work.
Ooh. Oh,
I
Jeffrey
hope
does
you're
that.
sitting and relaxing now, Kathy.
Yeah. Oh, fir trees. Yes. We have pine trees, not here, but in the old house we had pines. This camphor tree out here sheds like crazy, and it is awful. Jeff's got the gutters covered. He's everything. This one is really fun. It's got holes in the middle.
Yeah, I like that one. I also like
Uh-huh.
the one you showed a minute ago with just the tiny little holes.
Tiny little holes. See, I don't remember which one had tiny little holes.
Well,
Oh,
there
there
was
it
one.
is. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Tiny, tiny little holes. Yep. Uh-huh. See, I forgot all about it. I love this one.
Okay, I'm
So,
glad. Kathy says she's just relaxing and watching now, so great.
okay. So this page is only this, and then this page has these, which I really like. Oh, that one's probably going to go like that. Then this one has fluppies on one side, and then it has these on the other side. And I was telling Lisa that I think it was this glue stick uh, made sort of a noticeable area, and I'm okay with it because it's kind of just more like shading like these were. So I'm real good with, I'm okay with that. But and this page is just plain, but it's got a little paper and it's got some fun. And then see its little leaf. But
Yeah, I love
that
that leaf.
I was doing that when I decided to do this leaf.
Yep, yep, very cute. Oh, thank you, Jen. Now I remember. I knew I'd seen your name somewhere before, but we're glad you're here.
Ah, okay. We're really glad you're here. Um, we're just glad everybody's here. And I just sewed around these because I don't know how I'm going to use them yet.
Yeah.
So I just sewed around them so that I'm ready.
Okay. Sadie has a really good question. She says, "What do you do with them when they're put together?" Sorry for the dumb question. We're gonna make these into journals, tea
Yeah,
bag journals,
it's actually going to
or
be a
tea bag books, whatever you want to
yeah,
call it.
it's going to be a complete book. All these are the pages. We're going to do two signatures. Let me see here. I think I've got them mixed
And
up
then
now.
we're gonna make some kind of a cover for it. I think I'm gonna work on the cover today, just because I haven't decided what I'm gonna do inside yet. And I think I know what I'm gonna do on the cover. So I may end up scrapping it and doing something else. That's always possible, but
But yeah, we're both going to do two signatures, and I'm not going to work on my cover because I haven't figured it out yet. It is totally I haven't figured anything about it out yet. so so I'm not even going to worry about the cover right this minute because I just haven't got it in my head where I'm going to go with it. And I do
I'm
have some
trying to
other
find that Pinterest and I can't.
the Pinterest link.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a Pinterest link where there's a lot of art done on tea bags, and we're not going to necessarily do those things, but that's some ideas of things you can do in your little books if you make one. So yeah, the color's yummy, isn't it?
And the
Um,
feel is yummy. The feel
yes,
is
and the sound.
absolutely yummy. Oh, and the sound. Yes, the sound is just mm. um
Yeah, you can sew it by hand. In fact, we're going to
yes.
do some hand sewing on them too.
Right. I am definitely doing some hand sewing on them. Um this is probably my outside page, so I'm probably going to put this in here. Uh that was one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted the machine stitching and the hand stitching, and yeah, last Tuesday I said, "Oh, I know. I saw something in my stash. This is really old. I mean, really old. Um, probably close to 30 years, at least 25. Um, it is a type of thread we used in the serger. And let me see what kind of thread it is. Well, it's made in Germany, but it doesn't tell me what content it is. Oh, 100% viscose filament. So that's rayon, right?
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyways,
Okay,
it's
there's the
shiny.
the Pinterest link, so you can go look at the kinds of things people have done. And most of those links are not about a journal. It's just about art done with tea bags. So be aware of that.
Yeah,
There aren't a whole lot of links that show you tea bag journals or tea bag books, but um, anyway,
yeah. We wanted to do a whole book just with the tea bags. Now we did insert some book paper, and Lisa inserted some watercolor paper, Did you use anything besides book paper and watercolor paper?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Now, some of my book paper on one of them, let me see if I can figure out which one it was. Like this one, it was a piece of a map, but it's on a book page.
Yeah.
And a piece of ledger paper and music
Right.
paper, but it's all book paper. So,
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara. I like the leaves too. Like I said, when I stitched the little one, it just kind of came out that way. Let me just find it. I don't know what I did with it. Well, of course I won't be able to find it because I want to show it to you.
of course.
It's just the way it is. Okay, so when I stitched this one, I was just stitching this little piece on and I stitched down it and then I've been one of the things I didn't want to do was try to stitch exact right back on the same line, and that's really hard for me because I honestly stitch so easily. In stitching straight is actually easier for me than stitching crooked. It
Well,
comes from
you've been
a
a
lot,
sewer.
lot of practice. Hi, Holly. Um. Anyway, so I'm consciously trying not to stitch back on the same line. So I curved the paper, and I ended up with this arc. And I thought, oh, let's put another arc, and then let's try to stitch a little closer. And because
Hi, Holly.
see
Glad
right
you're
here,
here.
right there, I stitched exactly on the same line. It's like, okay. So I did that, and then I thought, oh, that would be really cute if I put veins in it. So that's what I did.
Yep, I love it. I'm going to steal that idea,
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
right this minute.
I may do some more of them um, when I go back to the sewing machine. But I think what I'm going to do with this one, this is one of my folio covers. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. No, it goes this way. And I'm going to turn it into a little paper pad. I'm going to put some of this in there. What do we think?
Yeah,
Put that in under there for the paper.
I think that'd be fun.
This is my new tablecloth.
Oh, I like it.
Isn't it
Is
pretty?
that the one that Helen gave you?
No, this is one. This is one I found a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
It the day I had such a bad day with the VA.
Yes, when you rewarded yourself
I rewarded myself
for surviving it.
Yes, I rewarded myself. I couldn't drive very far crying, so I rewarded myself by going to the thrift store. Oh yeah, I only spent $5 though, guys. $5.39 actually. So, and my sister says I called she called me while I was trying to drive, so I called her back, and she said, "Well, go in and have fun, but remember, you have all you need."
Thanks, sis.
Yeah, okay, I know. Oh, let's see. I have a glue book I just finished up on my channel. Okay, Jen.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, guys, remember to do your thumbs up. Thank you, Sadie.
Let me do something here real quick.
Okay. Oh, yeah, did you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So not until then, huh?
All right, let's.
Okay, we will save this piece for now. But, oh, I also have to tell you, I think it's a sickness. Okay? I really think it's a sickness. I'm trying to clean up. How many of these things do you think I need?
Well, I'm going to have to come back and look because I was looking at something else. Oh, at least 5.
At least 5. Okay. All right. All right. Because, I keep 2 on my table all the time, but it's like I keep finding them all over the studio. It's like, okay, why? And then this. Okay, I have these. Do I need this? Now we both know why I kept this, right? Because the jelly plate needed it. It's never seen paint, so why did I keep it? It's like, okay, I don't know.
Oh, Holly did what I was fixing to do. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly.
There's Kitty Jen. I don't know if she wants to be called Jen or Kitty Jen, but I like Kitty Jen. I think that's cute, so that's what I'm going to call her. There's her
There you
channel, so
go.
y'all can
Okay.
check that out.
And
Thank you, Holly. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Sadie's your little cheerleader in the background. Yay! We like those cheerleaders. Anyway, so I decided that I probably can get rid of a few of these things.
Yeah, probably so. I was teasing when I said 5. 2 probably is plenty.
Well,
But
they do get they do get clogged up
that's true,
over
and then they're
time.
solid.
And yeah. And I use this probably every time we jelly plate. I probably use this. But I also go through so much tape. Janice, and hello, Janice. I thought about cutting that into a bunch of little circles, and I know my husband could do that, but there's this thing called why. I really, truly think that I probably don't need it. But it's breaking my heart. But
Bound to be
yeah,
something else you could use it for. Make
oh
a
yeah,
Christmas
I'm
tree.
yeah. Well, that's why I kept it probably. And as soon as I get rid of it, I will want it.
Of
Like,
course.
of course. But I go through a roll of scotch tape probably every 2 months easy. So I shouldn't, you know,
Shouldn't fret
need.
over not being able to have more.
Yeah,
Well, I was
yeah.
planning to make my cover with this because I like the
Mhm.
color, but I need the whole width. And
Mm.
I don't want this.
Oh, yeah. Can you not go the other direction? Or you were going to do two layers?
Yeah, I was going to do 2 layers. So I
Uh-huh.
found this one in my stash,
Okay.
and it's actually a little bit wider even. So I think this is what I'm going to make my cover out of.
Cover out of.
But I liked the something dark,
Yeah.
behind it. So I think what I'm going to do is glue it together first of all. Oh, this has that too. Good grief. But I think these will come off. I can take these off. Um, so I think I'm going to glue it together, and then I'm going to take ink and just do some colored ink all over it.
All over it. Yeah.
And then that can be my background behind my tea bags. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's that changed when I found out that the let's see if this will come off. I think I've done this before. Okay. It will come off. It doesn't like coming off, but it will.
Could you stain it with coffee or tea to make it look like old parchment? She could. The thing of it is if she did that, she'd have to wait to work on it.
But now that, of course, it may not be this big. I'll have to look. I have some that I did do that too. So let me see if I can find one.
That's what helps when you do prep work. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know where they are. And it's, Huh, where did I put those? And I know I kept them flat wherever I put them because I didn't want them to get bent. But of course I can't find them. But you know what would be fun?
Hi,
Now that
Jamie.
I'm thinking about it,
What?
it would be fun to glue some jelly prints on here and put tea bags over it for my cover.
That would be fun too. Yes. And you probably have some that would be a nice color combination.
Hi, Jamie. Glad you're
I saw
here.
you were live this morning, Jamie, but I missed it. So I'll have to go back and watch it later. Did you guys? I haven't had a chance to watch the same 6 Wednesday videos from last night. Did you all guys watch those? I did
I
not.
did. I did get that done, except for Lori's. For some reason, hers didn't come up.
You have to go to the link instead. Go to your link for Lori's because for some unknown reason it's showing posted in July. I had to go to
Oh,
her
okay.
channel and look for it, and I don't know why it came up that way, but the link does work.
Okay. Well, I will
So,
do that tonight then.
yeah.
I
Um,
meant to message her, and I didn't even get that done. So
I messaged her right away yesterday afternoon when it didn't pop for me, and then I went to her channel, and then I checked the link, and um, it has something to do with she had so much trouble last month, but
yeah.
it is there. It's just you have to follow the link to get it. So um, yeah, you got to see the same 6 Wednesday videos. They're a lot of fun. We had company last night, so I didn't. We had to have company because the comedy of errors called microwave.
Oh dear.
I have a working microwave. It only took almost a week. um, Last Sunday, guys, we went to do dinner. I fixed my leftovers. I heated them up. I closed the door. Jeff put his in, and the microwave blew the circuit. And every time he did anything, it kept blowing the circuit. And so Monday he
I
called us.
got an electric personality.
Oh yeah, it was just like okay. We even unplugged it and put a cord on it and put it in the other room to see if it would blow, and it blew that circuit. So obviously something's wrong with the microwave. So Monday he called his brother and said, "Could you come help me take this thing down because it hangs over our stove and it is so high, guys, that I have to sort of stand on my tippy toes if I want to see my plate." I can't. I have to lift to put it in there. It's not. At least poor Lisa wouldn't be able to use my microwave. I'm sorry, but the anyway. So getting it down is really a pain. Getting it up there is even worse. And we took it all down, and they were putting the. And Jeff said, "I'm just going to buy a new one because even if I can fix the old one, getting a part is probably going to be difficult with the way things are right now." And I said, "Well, that's fine. You can fix it, and we'll have a backup or something like that." Anyways, um, so he goes and he buys a new one. His brother comes and they go to hang it, and the bolt breaks off.
Hi,
In
Teresa.
first off, it's a brand new one, just like the old one, except one difference in a number. One number is different. Well, the hanging brackets are a little different, and where the bolts go are a little different. So they get up there and they're putting it up there. The bolt breaks off and falls inside of it. So they have to take it down and go get another new one. Okay, so Jeff says, back up today, Perry. Just leave it. That's fine. So later that afternoon, Jeff says, "Do you think you could put this in if I could get it up there?" I said, "Yeah." So I'm up on the counter and I get up there and we get it in and we think it's perfect and everything is wonderful. We don't trust the bracket that's holding it. So Jeff's going to get some L brackets and put up there. And then he realizes that he forgot to turn the vent fans around the way they have to be. So it has to come down again.
Oh my goodness.
So we take it down again. And he gets it down, but we decide we need help to put it back. So we invited people for dinner to help us put it back.
There you go.
So we had company
We'll
last
feed
night.
you. Come help us
Yeah.
work.
Um,
Well, I'm having trouble deciding here.
I was gonna say, let me see each one individually because, or are you planning on using all three of them?
Well, none of them are big enough.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna have to.
So I
You're
was
going to
thinking
have to
about
scrappy it up.
patchworking them. But
Yeah.
then I've got this, which will barely show anything, which might be the better choice. And
Make
then I've
yourself
got
big so I
this,
can
which
see the
is
whole thing,
not
will you,
enough
please?
either.
Hi, Julie.
Hi,
I don't.
Julie. Glad you're here.
Yeah, Kathy. It's been a funny week. Oh, I like the purple one, but does it show?
Not really, no. Neither one of these really show. Um,
But I kind of like the.
these show, but I don't think I like
Eh,
it.
I don't like it. I really don't. I don't like the fact that they are so streaky and definite. I kind of like
Yeah,
the even the purple swirly one. I like the way it looks because it's not. It doesn't show so much.
yeah. But I think that would be kind of wasting that paper.
Yeah.
So,
Now you could stamp on that one you got your hand on.
this one,
Hmm.
yeah, I could, or I could just put it on there like that and not worry about it and do stuff on top.
Okay, Jen must have had a question, and I totally missed it. So, um, Julie's getting ready for work.
What
What
type of
type of paper
paper do
to
you
use for
use?
tea and coffee dyeing? Um, this
Whatever.
piece, yeah, I was gonna say whatever paper, but this piece that I just coffee dyed today, uh, is legal size copy paper, but I coffee dyed, um, I coffee dyed cardstock. I've coffee dyed um,
Composition
paper,
book pages.
composition book paper. You do have to watch because some composition book paper will bleed all over everywhere. The lines bleed out. I've coffee dyed envelopes. I've coffee dyed security envelopes that came in the mail, like these. You can coffee dye just darn near anything.
Yeah,
It's
and we do.
so simple.
So,
Yeah, yeah, we do.
yes, Teresa,
Um,
I'm planning to make the cover for my tea bag book.
okay, Kathy's
Um,
gotta go feed fish.
and I may just do it on this because that just looks so pretty and tea baggy.
Yeah, it does. Brittany wants legal size copy paper. Um, the legal size copy paper is nice because when you fold it in half, you get a bigger sheet for some journals that make it so you have um a longer sheet. Hi, Jude.
Hi, Jude. We're glad you're here. Oh, have a wonderful bath and rest good tonight. Bye bye,
Hmm.
Sadie. Thanks for coming. I enjoyed having you here.
Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm just gonna put that right on there. And just stitch it. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think I'm just gonna. Okay, I had paper clips on this table. I'm not happy that they're gone. Okay, will you stay? Aha. Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I want my cover to go around or not. I kind of think I want stuff to show.
Yeah, I think it would be nicer to have it show because you've got such fluffy edges.
Yeah.
If you wrap it, it's not going to show. And you know I like a wrapped edge, but I'm going to make more fluffy edges, so I really.
In fact, I may make it purposefully a little bit short.
Yeah, so that it sticks out.
Uh-huh.
Teresa says yes, show.
Okay.
Thank you, June.
Thanks, Teresa.
Um, I have a whole bunch of those. Oh, these. Oh, the garbage fairy emptied my garbage can and I didn't even pay attention. I have a whole bunch of these. But do I want to put this? This is the outside page of my. Yeah, I think I might.
It probably would, Julie. But I decided I kind of want really the tea bags to be the main thing, even on my cover.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm not wanting to put a lot on my pages.
uh, on this, the idea on the cover, the idea of doing some stamping behind it might be a good idea. I don't know.
No, you could always stamp it after the fact, hon.
I could, but I was just thinking, where it's just kind of in the background.
Yeah, that would be the reason to do it now, is that then it
Yeah.
would be in the background. Okay.
Okay. I think I like this. I'm not sure if that's actually a big enough binding though.
Hmm.
And
Well,
it's
how
this
much
wide.
dimensional stuff are you actually gonna
I don't
put
know.
in there? Yeah, see, that's the problem. You
That's
do
why I
kind
should
of
have wait.
grow.
I should be waiting like you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 And I want lots of little strings hanging out. Now I think those are going to be a little too long, but
Jen says, because I have old coffee sometimes and I throw it out, but I just bought some spray bottles, I believe, but they're small. And I used to buy it already done, but I thought I'd experiment. Yeah. I've sprayed coffee on and tea. I have dripped it on. I've squished the tea bags and dropped them on there. Anything
uh
you can think of to do is fun. So
yep.
just go for it. It all looks great. So
And Jeff, I don't drink coffee. Jeff has coffee most every morning, and there's usually this little tiny bit left after he has his cups. Just that little bit. So I keep a bottle, a plastic bottle, in the refrigerator that has coffee written on the lid. And when it cools down, he puts that little bit. So I'm not even making coffee to dye my paper with. I just save it up until I have enough. And here's the thing: if you keep reusing it, it dehydrates and gets darker. Now Jeff drinks really strong coffee, so that's beside
okay,
the
go
point.
feed
But
your honey, Teresa.
yeah, bye bye, hun. Um, but at the same time, it gets darker and darker and darker as it dehydrates, because I put everything out in a cookie sheet to soak the paper. Is how I do it. So, but I save those little bits. So I have to have a new
Glue
this
stick.
I've never had an extreme glue stick do that. It is so
What?
sticky. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sticky. It's like gooey. It's like it got too warm or something.
Yeah.
I know I have another one, so It's a little one, but I think it was the last time I was into Michael's and I had a coupon, so I got one.
Okay. I think that's better. Gives it some more space.
Yeah, yeah, I think it gives it a little more space
Yeah.
so that it can expand.
All righty. Now then, I'm wondering if I shouldn't put something in here.
In the spine,
Yeah.
either inside or outside, one or two, because I think
I
you'll
think I'll regret it if I don't.
yep. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for that one for right now. But I'll sew that and I'll sew that.
Well, I can't find my paper cut. Oh, there it is. I put it up. What do you know? Don't laugh. I heard you.
Okay. Okay, now I put a cute little butterfly on one of these bags. Where'd it go? Okay. You gotta be sewn, so you're just gonna lay up there. Come here, butterfly. It got up and went away. I wonder if it's still out on the table somewhere. Well, I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll do it something different. Oh, that's the other thing that I found cleaning up was this bag of stuff that Mom gave me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now these are all embroidery threads, so they're all real shiny.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Um, she's not doing very much anymore, so I won't get that kind of thing from her. But it's not like I don't have enough thread that I can pull some off the spools to get some. But I know I had a butterfly. I painted it with glitter paint. So, oh well. That's
Yeah,
all
you
right.
did. I remember.
Yeah, I did. So it's okay. I will.
Okay.
I will. There you go. That's it.
So now I got to put a piece in here, and I'm going to just use this.
Thank you, Jen. I little. I had a lot of giant tea bags. I have a lot of these. I sent Lisa a few, and she sent me the little ones because I don't have little ones. So I used a different sizes to kind of get what I wanted. And I thought I would see what would happen if I stamped this bird, if he would fit. But maybe not on that one. Maybe I will stamp this bird on this one. Oh, I would like that better. Now, is that supposed to stick? Let's try this. Oh, it does, sort of. Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's got a plastic cover on it. I'm thinking maybe the plastic cover is supposed to peel off.
Yeah.
But
I always feel like that's supposed to, but when you do that, it's sticky and.
it's not really sticky. So
Oh,
now
that's good.
Yeah, I think that I'm going to leave the plastic cover on there and just do it my own way, which is to use the little bit of double-sided tape I've got on there.
Yeah.
It works and it'll make me happy. But we need to read the paper inside and
Ow,
make
ow,
sure we
ow.
stamp this on the paper right side up. And what did you just do? Did you cut yourself? Oh my
Yeah, right
word.
here. It's paper cut.
Oh, you better go in the house.
I know. I still don't have any band-aids out here. Well, I have band-aids, but I don't have the other stuff, so
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute. Good grief. Is this gonna be a reoccurring theme? I hope not.
I hope not. Yes, you could make thread paper with it, and that's actually why I have it. I was going to do that, and I haven't gotten around to it. It's all about the round to it. But I'm on a um, um I'm trying to find my studio. So uh I'm desperately trying to find my studio. So I am working really hard to clean it up. Okay. And right now I'm trying to clean my sewing table so that I can actually sew because I need to do some work on a quilt that Mom made that's on our bed that's got some wear. One cute little bird. Told you last time, Lisa. First aid kit for the craft room. Yes, you did tell her, and she didn't. Uh-oh, Jamie drew blood today too. A poked a needle in your finger. Oh, yeah, it's way worse. I agree. Paper cuts are off the chart. Owie. But I don't like sticking myself either. But yeah, you could put the thread between things. There's so many things you could do with it. You could put it. I'm going to put this on top right here. This is a little. Yeah, you may need it a little bit more. There we go. I think that's good. But then I need a needle. Kathy's back. Thank you, Jen. This was I went thrift store shopping with Picola, which, dear, if you're here today, I need to get in touch with you. There's a possibility I'm going to go to a estate sale on Saturday. Anyways, if you're not here, I'll give you a holler later. Um, anyways, we were out thrift store shopping and they had a whole bunch of Stampin' Up stamp sets. I got Lisa one too. I can't remember what I sent Lisa. She is here. Okay, I don't know yet, but there's an estate sale over in Milton by the company that I like to go to their estate sales. If you're up for a Saturday morning run, I'll pick you up. I haven't talked to Jeff yet what his day is going to be, so I may not know until tomorrow. But I'll message you later. She's here. I
Hi,
figured she'd
Nicola.
be here. Anyways, I can't remember what the one I sent you was, Lisa. Was it butterflies?
Let me find it real quick. But
Oh, I
I'm
don't
thinking
remember.
so. I just haven't used it yet, so I can't remember
Yeah,
100%. It was a bird.
it was a bird. Okay, they were both birds. Okay.
There was a
Yeah,
bird, a heart, a butterfly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And anyways, I didn't get very many because I have way too many stamps, right? I was
Yeah,
being
you have
good.
enough.
You think?
I think
I,
you
I
have a decent amount.
you haven't even seen. You
Well,
know,
I
isn't it?
saw your shelf.
Okay, you saw the shelf, but do you realize that there's two drawers in that great big map drawer thing that's full of them?
Okay, you have enough. Oh, but I have to show you
Okay.
since we brought that up.
Oh, I have it. I have her on the organizing wagon train. Oh.
I have never seen such inky stamps before in my life. I just had to
Mhm.
have them. They were. It was like
Oh,
I found them at the thrift store
okay.
this
Make
morning when
yourself
I
big.
found that.
I want to see him. I want to see him.
Okay, when I found that little shelf with the drawers that I put under my
Oh
sewing
yeah.
machine,
Hmm.
well, these were there too. And there's some weird stamps I've never seen before, and I thought, well, these were well loved. So this is one that they made out of a
Ooh.
block, which I thought was cool. That'd be great for
Oh,
the
you'll
jelly
use
plate.
that a lot.
Yeah, I think I will.
That's a good jelly
And
plate stamp.
and there's a star. And then there's what is this one? I don't know. It's a little kid blowing a balloon with a dog. I'm trying to think what it says. It says your something. Great. I don't know. Um, and these are stamp ones. This is Pooh Bear. Please sign and return. It says right here.
Oh.
And that's a happy Halloween. This is a teddy bear, but look at this.
Oh, I have that teddy bear.
That is an interesting little stamp. These were
Oh,
the
that is.
main reasons I got it was these little geometrical stamps.
Oh, that
They're
is
like
really
for
cool.
for math.
Oh, those are cool, Lisa.
And there's another one. Where is it? Oh yeah, here's a whole cube.
Oh, those are really cool.
So I
I
really
wonder
thought
if
those were neat.
I wonder
And
if
then
they
there's the
were.
one that's a clock face.
Ooh, you'll use that a lot too.
And then there's this one. I don't know.
Kathy said you can stamp it and then you can read it.
Yeah.
But Jen, I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for a lot of years. That's how come I have so many stamps because I didn't buy them. I got them
Oh, I got
as
two of these.
ooh, are they the same?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
I know. Tanya's thinking, send me one because I don't have one like that. I have a million, but I don't have one like that.
Have that.
And
Oh
I'm going to
dear.
throw it in your box because your box is sitting right here.
Well, I'm going to send you a smaller box so I can send it sooner. I just am not going to send the palette to
I'll wrap
Hannah.
this in something before I put it in there because it is, I don't, they're kind of inky.
They were
But
probably
anyway,
in a teacher's room, and the
yeah.
kids used them, so they just got very
Okay,
inky.
I got to see what this one says.
Hi,
So,
Rachel.
hi, Rachel. Glad you're here.
Dee Dee will mug you in the aisle for that clock stamp. Guess who's getting? Yeah, that's hit. Uh huh. Hit. Uh huh. Hit.
All right, I'm just going to put this right here, so I hope it says something good.
Oh yeah. If it doesn't, cover it up.
Your
Just
grade is. And then
see.
you're supposed to write the grade in the balloon, and that's Pooh Bear, not a dog. That's Pooh Bear down there. And I guess Christopher Robin blowing the balloon.
Oh. So
So,
you got you're going to get a grade, huh?
yeah, so I probably won't be using that one.
Yeah.
So, anyway, there's a few of them that I probably won't use. But, like, please sign and return. I really don't see myself using that one either, or the Happy Halloween
No.
one. Oh, what is this one? Oh my goodness. Let's just show this one. This one looks like a wild rabbit here.
Oh,
Let me get
Rachel
it.
was out wandering the internet and stumbled in.
Well, we're glad you stumbled in. We're supposed to be making a tea bag book, but I'm playing with my new toys.
No, that's all right. New toys are the best.
Okay, let's see here. This one has styrofoam on the back.
Okay. Oh, but it's a cute bunny.
It is a cute little bunny. It's
I like
kind of
how it
hard to
said
see.
definitely a teacher's stamps. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Anyway, that one looks like it's hanging off over something. That'd be cute to put over a pocket where just
Yes.
the hands are over the pocket.
You know what else? It'd make an adorable topper on a paper clip.
That's true. It would. That would be so cute.
That
Okay,
would
that
be,
one gets to stay.
yeah.
And then there's a snowman. And I guess it's possible I might use the snowman and the teddy bear. I don't know. But anyway, these geometric ones and then this one.
Oh yeah, that one you'll use a lot. You can use that right on the jelly plate without any problem.
Yeah, and the clock. I love the clock. So these I'm really happy with. These I don't know about. But I can always take them back to the thrift store.
There you go.
This one I'll wrap in something and put in your box. Anyway, uh,
Yep, yep. I actually have hands I probably could put on there.
okay. All right, get those out of the way. And okay, I
And
have
I'm
this
gonna,
that I was just threw away, so I'm going to stick it in there.
there you go. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'll be back in just a minute, okay?
Okay. The snowman would make a cute paper clip too. That's probably true. You just gotta think out of the box here. Oh, woo. Okay, back to back to tea bag journal. Okay, I got this kind of made now, and I think I'm gonna cut the corners rounded just because I want to, not because it's necessary. Okay. You finally posted a photo in Beth's group. Let's see. Ah, shit, Rachel. Okay. Just making sure we got taken care of. There. See? That makes it look like a real book, doesn't it? Not a file folder. Okay. Let's see. Tanya's still not back, so I'm going to stay big until she gets back. And I had some more tea bags I'm going to need to open probably because I'm running out of tea bags. Here's some I tore, so I may end up tearing some more of these. I've got some of these little ones, but I'm saving those to embellish inside. So these are all I've got to work with right now. That reminds me, I had some I left sitting outside to dry. I'll have to go out and get them in a minute. But bye, Julie. Have a good day at work. I think I'm going to put the yellow ones down first and then cover them up with other things. Oh, Tanya's
Bye,
back.
Julie. Yep, I'm back.
Because I like the color, but I kind of want it covered, not quite so bold.
I was gonna say it's pretty bold.
It is. So we're going to put it down first and cover it up with other bags.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm trying to decide on the cover if I should use like Mod Podge or something.
Well, it's gonna
instead of glue
change.
stick.
It's gonna change the texture of your bags.
Yeah, and I don't really want that.
My next question is, are you going to try to sew it?
On the cover?
Yeah.
I don't know. If I do, it'll probably just be around the edges.
Okay. And how many layers of that cardboard did you use?
2.
Both of them? That's going to be tough on your sewing machine.
Yeah, that I may end up just punching holes and doing that by hand.
Yeah, that's what I did on my
sewing around it by hand,
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
What? You okay?
Well, talk again. My headphone's disconnected.
Okay, well.
Okay,
I'm not. Okay. Talk again? Okay. That's you mean talk still because Tanya never shuts up. She didn't really think that it was quiet, did she? Okay.
Well, you were for that moment.
For that one moment in time. Yeah, probably was. That one little moment. Come on. I guess this needle's not as sharp as I thought it was. I'm going to have to get a different one next time.
They've put some tape on the bottom to make the bottom of the file folder stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So that I just left that there because I thought it would be good on the bottom of my journal to have it even stronger there. But no, I didn't laminate it. That's what it is. It's something that they had on there already. So. But it is shiny. It won't be after I get through playing with it and putting stuff all over it, though.
Okay. She just put you on the spot. LOL. Talk. Amazing how my mind can go blank when someone says that. And other times my mouth moves faster than my fingers. There you go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was putting some glue in there just to hold the strings in a little bit. I'm going to stitch them a little bit, but I also glued them in. Of course, I am stitching through like 3 tea bags and that book paper, so that's part of it.
Yeah.
So I suppose the needle's probably sharper than I think, but And I never
Can you
have
bring
been
your
good.
camera down just a little bit so we can see your hands?
Oh, yeah, I
Maybe.
can. Yeah, I can. Sorry. Didn't even think
That's all
about it.
right. It just, I think it would help everybody see better.
Yep. And it's not hard to do. It just means I have to go click, click, click. Barbara's. Hi and bye, Barbara. Sorry, didn't see you there.
I don't think Barbara's leaving. I think Julie was
No.
leaving.
Yeah, Yeah. Because I don't think Rachel's leaving either. So,
I don't think so.
no.
But we could be wrong. If we are, bye. We're glad you were here.
Yeah, Barbara's studio cleaning in the background.
Ah,
Well, my sewing table, to sew on it, I have to move stuff. To clean my beads on it, I have to move stuff. So that is my next area of cleaning, and I've been working on it. And so I was working on it today. There was just a pile of stuff there.
that's what
Just
I thought, Barbara.
no, Rachel says she's um just
Just
confusing
confusing
everyone.
everybody. That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Keeping us on our toes.
yeah. Uh-huh. She's making us think. Uh-huh. That's the deal. She thinks we should actually think. Oh, she doesn't know
Okay,
me
I
very well,
guess.
does she?
If we have to.
Yeah. Oh, just FYI, I should not be late next week, but both Tuesday and Thursday mornings I have appointments for mom stuff. So, um, just I'll be here. I'll just if I should happen to be late, I will message you.
Okay.
I do not think I will be because they're both relatively early and they should not take that long. I just have to go to, I've got two facilities I'm going to go visit, um and talk to people. One I've been before and one is a new one. Well, actually I've been there before, but I'm going back again. I haven't been there in this last year. So, okay,
That
that's too
sounds
long.
really nice, Kitty. Kitty, Kitty, Jen. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to call you, but I like I like both Kitty and Jen. So you may get called alternately Kitty and Jen.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a fun project, dear. Okay, this thread is never going to stay tied. So we are going to treat it as if it were unfriendly.
Okay.
We're going to glue it because I'm quite sure that as slippery as it is just going to untie. But it's too pretty not to use. Besides, I got it. I need to use it, right? All
Yes.
right.
This turmeric tea bag still smells really strong, and I think that's what's making me cough so much.
Oh, it could be because, yeah, I'm just adding to the bag mom gave me with those tails. Okay, I just need some more.
Oh, that's looking cute.
I think it
Hi,
looks cute.
Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Tanya's working on pages and I'm working on a cover. So we decided this was one project we were just going to each do our own thing on and just do it together
Yeah.
instead of trying to do the same stuff. Of course, we kind of do that on most of them, but
Yeah, but I Lisa had an idea of what she wanted her cover to do, and I just am not sure what I want my cover to do yet. So, okay, this tail has got to be on this side. So, oh, undo. So I just wasn't really ready to do my cover. So, and I kind of, I might, if I have a cover idea, I will do it. But until I have a cover idea, I'm just going to work on my pages. I'm sorry. I almost was off screen.
Uh-oh. Well, there's no, specific time that any of it has to be done because we're not
That's
putting the
right.
cover on it until we're through anyway. But
I was going to say one of the things that we did discuss is the fact that we don't want to put the signatures into the cover until we've worked on the pages, because we know that the pages are going to need to be easily worked on, like the stitching and things we're going to do to them. Um, Putting them in the book would make it difficult to do.
yeah,
So,
that would make it much harder. And why make things harder than they have to
yeah.
be?
Hi, Journey. She's cleaning and listening and loves our tea bag books. Yay!
Thanks, Journey. We're glad you're here.
I cleaned this morning so I could play this afternoon. I did not make any beads this morning, though, so tomorrow I will have to do that.
Okay. I think I'm going to do the outside cover first and then do the inside cover.
Okay.
So I got that basis on both of them. So, but I do need more tea bags. Oh, let me go outside and grab those that I have sitting on a chair out there drying.
Oh, I hope they didn't blow away. You can hear the world when she opens the door.
It's because the
So
world
quiet.
is right outside the door.
Yeah, so quiet in her studio. Okay, so I think we want to do a little
Yeah.
stitching right there.
My studio has pretty good insulation. So it really cuts the sound. In fact, you have to pretty much yell when the kids knock on the door. I have to yell at. That's why I mute, because I have to yell at them to get them to hear me that they can come in.
That they can come in.
Yeah, because you can hear the knock pretty easy, but you can't hear the
They can't hear you through the door. Mm-hmm.
right. Okay. See, and I didn't tie these so I could um keep the
The
tags on them.
strings. Uh-huh.
And now I'm gonna take them apart and put them on the cover. So
Well, I got 3 on that one page, and I left the long strings, but I think the strings are going to have to be cut off a little bit. I think they're a little too long. Rachel says she thought you always had to yell to make kids hear you.
oh well, it definitely feels like that at times for sure. They have selective hearing just like their parents do.
I was going to say, if it was just Ethan, I'd tell you it was a man thing, but it's not. It's all children's.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay.
Hannah generally knocks and then just comes in. She's just
Yeah.
letting me know she's here. But Ethan doesn't want anybody hearing him say anything, so he knocks and he waits for me to yell at him. Then he knows that I've probably got it muted if I'm yelling at him to come in. So
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've got those two. And
Now I am using a lot of this thread and having nice long tails because I am not going to fight with it, and it's it's got to be at least 25 years old, so I'm not worried about using it up.
yeah,
I haven't used it this long. I might as well use it and make my life easy in making long tails.
sounds like
So
a plan.
I don't want them that long in my book though. So working on granddaughter's project, so she's lurking. There you go. That sounds like a plan. Okay. So that's one little decoration. I think it needs some little stitches down here though. Just some little stitches. Not sure what. Maybe just some little. Yeah. What kind of needle am I using? It's very likely a tapestry needle. It was in the bottom of the thing, so I'm not sure because it's not one of those. It's got a point a lot like a tapestry needle. So I would say it's a tapestry needle. It does not have a really sharp point, um, but it's working just fine. I don't tend to keep a lot of sharp pointed needles over here because I don't tend to sew. I, they're usually for sewing signatures and stuff like that. So it was one that was in my box. That's the deal. But it's got a large enough hole too. That tapestry needles usually have a large enough hole. I tend to use quilting needles a lot when I sew, but for these big threads, they don't really have um, enough of a hole.
Okay. Now I want to turn this around so I know where the
But
front.
just under some light, it looked flat. Wonder if it was. Oh no, it's not flat. It just must be the light. I do have some leather needles for my sewing machine, but I do not have any. I don't think I have any hand sewing leather needles. Um, and like the package isn't in that box, so I'm guessing it's a tapestry, but it might be something else.
Rachel says she has some. It was in the box needles too.
Yeah, it was in the box. That's how it was. It's in the box.
Whatever's convenient.
Mm-hmm. Now I have to tell you, I threw a whole needle. Okay, that word has gone. You know, the thing you stick needles and pins into? Pin cushion. I threw a pin cushion away this morning.
You did.
I did. It was dusty and nasty, and the beading needles that were in it, because they were beading needles, which are, super fine,
Yeah.
they were not slick anymore. They had gotten this kind of oxidized film on them. And I said, well, the whole thing is going in the garbage can. And that is exactly what I did. Threw the whole thing away.
Good for
I
you.
was, I was very proud of myself.
Takes some courage sometimes to do that.
Well, I've had it for a long time. Somewhere along the line, I threw the turtle away. I had had since I was in grade school. I had a turtle pincushion that I had made
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, and I just threw it away.
Okay. I'm making all of this go outside the edges so I can fold it over on the inside.
Yeah, so your edge doesn't show.
Yeah, I think it'll be better.
Okay.
Sometimes you think you have put glue way more than you need and you're just shy of what you need.
What you need, yeah. Now then, do you guys know how to make a knot go right exactly where you want it to go?
I think you should show them again
Yep.
because it's
I
a
think I
cool
should.
trick. And if they don't know it, they need to.
Yeah. Because I bead a lot, so my knots have to be at a specific spot, and they sometimes have to be in the same exact spot. So to make a knot go exactly where you want it to go, we're going to make the little loop like we're going to make our knot, and then we're going to take something else. Um, and I usually use a pin. I have a little, when I'm beading, I have a little quilting pin that has a little flower on the end of it, and I just use it. But today I have this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the little loop where I'm making the knot, and I'm going to put it right at the spot I want my knot to go to, and the knot goes right there and gets tied. So now I'm going to do that again. This thread is really hard to tie. So I'm going to put this, make my loop. See, it's clear out here. But if I put this in here and I bring it down, that knot ties at exactly the same spot. And I can make that knot in that same spot over and over again, even though I make it the loop out here. This is
Thank you,
terrible thread.
Rachel. The rosy one is it's from the well it these it's like a green tea bag, but I cook it with the passion tea all together so it gets that kind of pink look on it too. And these really dark pink ones are from the passion iced tea bags. It's a herbal tea.
Okay, that's a half a it's one page.
Did you put some
Which
beads?
Nope, I didn't put any beads. That's glue dots.
Oh, okay.
This
Beads would have been
thread
cute.
is Yeah, beads would have been cute. I might put a bead or two on another one. This thread absolutely does not tie a knot. It's like it's slippery. So I put glue dots on it all.
Well, that makes sense. That's a good idea.
Yeah, Jen, it's funny that other people don't teach that, but I've done that for years. I do these big fancy I used to do, I should say, huge fancy macrame necklaces, and to make a knot go in the same place over and over and over again, you've got to have a trick, and so it works real well. Okay, so I'm going to set this one aside. I was going to work over here, but because that's got glue on it, I don't want to do that. So, but the back side has some stitching on it too. So when I go to do whatever I'm going to do over here, I've already got some stitching. I'm going to go back out a little bit so that because I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. But I think I'm going to make an embellishment with that. I think Lisa gave me one of her little fluffy tea bags, and that's right here. I have a fluffy tea bag. I have a plain tea bag. Do I want to use a little tea tabby thing? I might use a little tea tabby thing. I got a lot of these. Maybe a button. Maybe a button.
Oh.
Thank you, Barbara. Okay, I'll bring it back in now that I know what I'm going to work on. I'll bring it back in. That's going to be really cool, Lisa.
I think so. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Okay. Oh, it's bad when the button box does not want to open. Oh. It's so rusty. I think it needs to go away. Oh, I don't know who suggested going to the grocery store for my gallon bottle. Do you remember who it was that suggested that Tuesday?
Well, I suggested Walmart, but I don't know who suggested somewhere else.
Well, Jeffrey went to,
So,
because I had
sorry.
looked at Sam's. Jeffrey
Yeah.
went to the big Walmart.
Uh-huh.
I got a gallon bottle of pickles for cheaper than I could have bought a gallon bottle online.
Yay.
So I got both. I got pickles and a bottle, and
There
it
you
was glass.
go.
It has a big mouth, and it's outside making tea.
Yay.
Okay, this is not working. Pickle jars. Yeah, somebody suggested it, and a fluff tea bag. Yeah, this is some kind of nylon tea bag that Lisa got. She sent me one. I think Hannah's tea came in it, but
Yeah.
it's woven and it's fabric. We just both said, why would you make a tea bag out of something that it's absolutely not going to disintegrate? Because I'd swear to you it's polyester. I can't imagine it disintegrating in the landfill, and at least the paper tea bag will.
Yeah.
What did I do with the pickles? Oh, Holly, I took them out of the giant pickle jar. Oh, I couldn't eat that many, Kay. Hello, Kay. Um, I took them out of the giant pickle jar, put them in some quart canning jars, put plastic lids on them because I didn't want to eat up my canning jar lids. And they're in the fridge. They'll stay in the fridge for months.
Yeah, they will. They'll forever almost.
Yeah. Yeah, pickles will last. And we ate a bunch of them last night for dinner. We didn't eat a whole quart jar of them, but we did eat a bunch of them. So they'll get eaten. But I could have
Okay.
thrown.
Glad you're here.
You found that, and it makes a really nice rosy pecan fabric. I don't know how well it will stay in, but it is hibiscus. And if you make just plain hibiscus tea, because that's what I have growing, um, um, it will it is very pink. Okay, I don't think that lid's going back on. Maybe if Jeffrey sanded it a little or something. But I didn't think I was going to ever get it off. So let's see. This little fluffy tea bag, if we put it in there. You might put that underneath it. Just because it might be fun. Okay. But then we need a cute little button. Actually, I want a button that's very nondescript. This one. Just a little mother of pearl button. Yep. Okay. A pickle might be better than a cup of coffee for a wake up thing. It might be. I don't know. Jeffrey has to eat pickles every night from now till Christmas. That's probably true. Jen says she likes the paper that you dyed with the passion fruit better than the turmeric. Jeff
Yeah.
asks. Jeff asks what? Okay, Brittany says Jeff asks what for breakfast. Just a minute, I have to scroll back up and read that because it. Jeff asks what for breakfast? Pickles. Lunch pickles. Dinner pickles. Yep. Uh, yep. We will eat the pickles eventually, but it's gonna take a while. I tried to use pickle juice to dye paper. There, there's a lot of salt and vinegar in pickle juice. So I don't know that it would leave a lot of color, but it would act as a good mordant.
Yeah.
So I mean it would definitely act as a mordant.
Barbara, the turmeric, um, it was just tea. It was a tea that had turmeric in it. So I didn't do it, I didn't do something special so I could have it. It just was tea that Hannah had.
Okay. And Jen says we have heaps here down under, so probably different to yours, a bit smaller, but I'm not sure what she's talking about. The tea bags, Jude. That's what it was. Jude that said that. I'm not. Oh, pickle jars. Yeah, I needed a gallon jar to make tea in. That was that was the whole thing. Is that usually you can buy these jars with a spigot on them that are gallon size. Couldn't find one, and I couldn't find a gallon freezer jar or canning jar. Um, so I knew I could buy one. I just didn't want to buy one. I thought it was I could order one, but I was trying to find one local, and I couldn't find one. So somebody the other and I had looked. I had actually called a couple of restaurants. Theirs all come in. Their stuff all comes in plastic now. I had looked at Sam's. Um, there's all there. Everything I found at Sam's the other day was all in plastic. So it was like, dang, I don't know why this is, but what kind of glue am I using to tack down the tea bags? When I tack down the tea bags, I am using extreme glue stick. And I don't are you looking at Lisa? Because Lisa, what are you using to tack those down?
Um, I was using right now the rest of that craft bond stick because it was
Craft
out.
bond glue stick. Yeah.
But I also used uh the extreme. That was what I used first.
Yeah. I started to use this one Tuesday, and it was very sticky and it wasn't really sticking things together. So I switched back to my extreme.
Okay, I like the look of that.
Jude, this was in the industrial supply area that Jeff found those where you buy for big families or parties or whatever. And like I said, I had looked at Sam's, but because that was the first thing I thought of. But theirs were all in plastic. It was so funny. I was like, doggone it. But we'll eat them. They'll stay in the refrigerator for months and months and months and months, probably a year or better.
It does, Teresa. It looks like wood. I agree. I like that
Yeah,
about it. That
it's
natural
gorgeous.
look.
Well, and some of the tea bags have turned that sort of greeny color because of the glue.
Yeah. I was gonna go back here and look and see if they stayed that green color.
That
Yeah,
green
they did
color.
pretty much.
Yeah,
See?
which I really like. Where the glue touched some of the tea, it turned it sort of green.
It's just a acid alkaline because the glues are all, acid free and the teas are not. And so thank you, Teresa.
Well, the only thing about that, Jude, is that we use coffee and we use tea. So now bugs don't like coffee and they don't like tea, honestly. But
But they probably would
that
like juice
they probably would like
because
pickle
it's
juice.
sugar.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in pickle juice. That is very true.
Of course,
So,
some pickles don't have a lot of sugar in them, but depends on what
oh,
kind of guy.
I'm sure these do. They're dill pickles, but still, I'm sure they've got. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, now to
Chemical
get
reaction. That's right.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm gonna fold these all up, and then I'm gonna um add on stuff to fill in the space.
Due to the fact that I have to get this tea bags open on one side, and I want to fluff it up and stuff, I am stitching it sort of before I put it stitch it onto there because that way I can make sure that it's going to stay
Yeah.
where I want it. Ouch. That was not pleasant.
Well, having things stay where you want them is important.
Well, I just want it fluffed up. I just, that ought to work. Then I will go down through this and down through that. I will tell you guys that my sewing skills are better than this. Mhm.
Well, tea bags are not the easiest thing to sew on,
No,
like
but the
sewing
other,
tissue paper.
yeah, and I'm kind of making something up as I go too.
Yeah. Well, my sewing skills are not better than that. So when time comes, no telling what mine will look like.
Probably the same as mine. Okay, I got to get that closer to me. I can't do it over there on the table. It's not working. And I'm going to tell you this little fluffy white uh, tea bag is hard to stitch through. Honestly, I'm very surprised at that. Okay, what happened? Um, Meaning glucose from the fruit. Well, that's true too. Uh, Something about first aid kit, the craft room, and you are stitching a button on an empty tea bag. Yes, I'm stitching a button on an empty tea bag, and this is another empty tea bag, and then I put the little tea bag topper thing in between. And Lisa actually had to go in the house because she cut herself. So yeah, we both need band-aids in the studio today, I guess. I had stitched around this particular empty tea bag just ahead of time, just for the fun of it, not knowing exactly what I would do with it, but knowing I wanted to use it. And you would think this would be a very easy task, but it's not. It's like, okay. Uh-huh.
Jude wants to know if you have dyed with botanicals from your garden.
Yes, I have. Not a lot lately, but I have dyed many things over the years, and uh-oh, I just broke that thread. Don't pull on it tight, Tanya. Okay, we'll just put a little glue on it. Um, I did a bunch of echo,
Eco.
no, eco. I always say that word wrong. Eco dyeing last fall. And as soon as it cools down again, Helen is going to come over and we're going to do some more um, eco dyeing. But we got to wait for it to cool down. It has just been way hot. And right now it's raining so much that we couldn't be outside anyways. It just poured here the last 3 days. Um, well, and Kathy, the paper ones are not that hard, but this little nylon one was very difficult to sew.
That looks cute.
That's probably why they sew them, but instead glue them, and it's hard to stitch through the puffs. That puff white tea bag. Well, and see that puff white tea bag was actually melted along the edge of it,
Yeah.
so it is
They sealed it shut
definitely,
with heat.
yeah. He'll seal this shut with heat, so it's definitely some kind of polyester plastic thing. Um, so that's got to go on now, but I have to figure out where I'm gonna. Maybe it would be cute as a paper clip. Hmm.
She's thinking now. You can hear it.
No, I've lost my little round thing of paper clips. I don't know where it went to. They were right there. I got to clean up this table. I don't know. Maybe next. I'm not sure. Okay.
They're hoping you're going to film when she comes over to die with you.
Oh yes. We do plan to film it. Helen said as long as I didn't show her, she would show her hands. I said okay. I really think I want a big paper clip though. I don't think I want one of these little tiny ones because this is too big to have a little tiny one. So I think we'll do a big paper clip. I possibly should have.
Um,
Maybe we'll let it get dry and then we'll turn it into a paper clip. Okay, where are we going? Okay. Okay. Something about sew them but glue them. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Teresa, that. I did film those papers when I did those papers. Um, yeah, I think I was hitting some of that when I was stitching through that little bag. But I did film that, Teresa. I I'll try to remember to send it to you in a just tell Helen that we won't laugh at her if she don't laugh at us. Oh, I see. Okay. I gotta switch ears. This thing is making my ear hurt. But Lisa has to say something so I know whether or not she.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Um, just a minute. I'll go see if I can. While that's drying, I'll go see if I can find that. Because I did several videos. Okay. Let's see here. That one first. Okay. Now I gotta go find where I can put in. Come on, don't make noise.
What's wrong?
Oh, when you click on something, it doesn't always take you where you want.
That's true.
Okay, Teresa. The first link I posted was um where I actually kind of walked through doing it, and the second link I posted was really just a flip through. What do we have to
Hi,
take a class?
Letitia.
Hi, Letitia. Yeah, paper is not going to get washed. Um, so you don't have to worry as much about mordants. I did use vinegar in my bath just simply because I knew it would bring the iron out more. And they're sort of rusty eco dyed stuff. So that is one of the things that, I was messing with um, as far as what I was playing with that particular time. Um, it wasn't so much about the rusty shapes; it was about using the rust to make the plants diet. So there's all kinds of eco dyeing, and I've dyed. Uh,
I loved the rust just being on the paper.
oh yeah,
Um, it
oh
was
yeah,
just gorgeous. But yeah, those were really beautiful. I've got
and then
my steamer. I want to, I mean not steamer, my roasting pan. But I can't carry it out and put it on the table. And I don't think about it when Darren's home because I don't want to be out there babysitting that while he's
while
home.
he's home.
And when he's not here, I think, oh well, I can't carry it out. Of course, Ethan could do it, but I don't think about that.
I was
Okay,
going to
here's
say,
my
Ethan is
cover.
Oh, I love it. Yep.
And then this is the inside.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm very happy with that. I don't know how I will embellish it, but right now I'm just going to let it dry.
Yeah, I think that will be it's very cool, and that may be what I go ahead and do. Um, I'll probably put some stitching around the outside edges of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they're tea bags, Brittany. Did somebody? Oh, Letitia came in. Yes, they're. No, that's not Letitia. Is it?
Yeah. Heavenly Gifted is Letitia.
Yeah, it's Letitia. They're tea bags. We used tea bags to make pages with. Okay, I'm too close, so you can't see it. Um,
I can,
just
well, since I can
I go
show
for
pages, but go
I can
ahead.
go further out. Um, there we we paper pieced them sort of together, kind of like Franken pages. Oh, my headset just disconnected. Lisa, I don't know why. Um, it connected it now. Anyways, there we use different size tea bags, and sometimes we put paper in book pages inside of the tea bags, and I have some, and Lisa has some too that are, going off the edge. So they're just, and now Lisa made her cover, and I'm playing with embellishing because that's where my brain was at today. So tea grounds. Oh, um, I put the tea grounds in the compost. So
So there's one signature pages, and then here's
other signature.
the other one. I did a little doodling on Tuesday.
Yeah. And I have a tea bag around here somewhere with a little butterfly stamped on it that has, it just got up and left. I don't know where it
There's
went
a
to.
second signature. And then here's my dragonfly stamped on and colored in on a tea bag last week. I haven't decided where it's going to go, but I still have it. And these,
Because
since we're working on the pages separately, they may not all be in this order when we actually put it together. But
yeah, that's how I feel about it.
this is
Um,
one of the ones that I put watercolor paper in. So I'm going to play with that right now
okay.
while my cover is drying. If I can
How
figure out
did you
what.
make that really dark one? You just leave it if you don't squeeze the tea out of it. That's how it does it.
Yeah.
Um, that it's just like these. It's just where the tea sat in the tea bag, and I leave my tea in the tea bag. Not until it's these tea bags you cannot leave to get dry. If you leave these giant gallon tea bags to get dry, what happens is they start to mold because there's too much tea in there and there's too much water.
They won't
So
go
I
ahead and dry.
no, I leave them
Yeah.
for a day or so, and then I empty them out while they're still damp, and then I sit them aside. And
And I
it
leave
depends on,
mine until they're completely dried out.
right, the
Some of
little
them are
ones.
like this, and some of them are like this, depending on the tea. This is cold brew black tea. This is green tea with a tinge of that pink passion tea.
And this is those that raspberry zinger tea. This, and it is so fibrous that once it dries, it is very hard. There, it's impossible to get out of the bags wet, and I let it dry. So what I did today was to cut the backside off completely, and see, you can still see it's still stuck in there. So I have to kind of go over the garbage can and wipe it out. But then what I did with these is I just folded it so it looks like a little tea bag, like so. But that way I could use them and because see, there's still tea in there, and it's just so fibrous. It's almost impossible to get it out of the bag. So, and I don't mind if there's a little in there because it kind of leaves little spots, but
I'm thinking just for this one, because this is all pure experiment here, I'm going to go ahead and
okay.
wet wet this down some. I don't know if the water will go through. It should go through to the watercolor paper or not. I've got watercolor paper inside this tea bag, so
And I wanted to show this. I just used this really cheap glitter glue from Dollar Tree on this one yesterday. No, Tuesday. And you can barely see the glitter on camera, but it is there. And it turned the little butterfly just a little bit green. So there was no color. It was just this clear glitter glue, which I thought was really cool. So, and I'm going to do some stitching, and I'm probably going to find some fabric. I just didn't find any fabric yet. Um, to do some slow stitched pieces in here. And some of it I'm just going to do little stitchings. So, oh, to decorate with the tea grounds. Oh, yeah, I suppose you could. And they said, woohoo, it's working.
yeah, yep. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to draw some flowers or a tree
Well,
branch or something in there.
Rachel, part of it is the different kinds of tea. Okay, I specifically got the box for this. There it is. Um, this is Lipton iced tea, 1 gallon size tea bags. Okay, and we put this outside in the in a jar in the sun usually, and then depending upon how much you squeeze out of it, depends on how much tea is sitting in there when it starts getting um, drying. Now, here's the thing. Barbara said that the red zinger made really pretty um, fabric, but that's the red zinger tea bag.
Yeah, on paper, I think it doesn't. Um, I don't know how to say it. It's like it. That's when it. It turns.
Yeah. Hmm.
Maybe fabric doesn't have the kind of acid base
That the
reaction.
paper has. Yeah. Sort of like using the glitter, make a design and then sprinkle the tea grounds on it. That might be interesting. Um, oh, I know what I'm going to do. We'll be looking for the pictures, Teresa. Barbara says, yes, it seems pinker in the fabric. It all just depends. And the other thing I'm going to tell you is it depends on your water.
Yeah, it does.
Depends on what's in your water.
We have very hard water.
Mm-hmm. We do not, but I make my tea with filtered water. So, it's
I do too.
yeah.
I didn't think about
Um,
that, but I do.
but at
But
the
the
same time, our water is definitely not hard because we've lived with hard water before. So, Um, I know what that's like. Now, when I eco dye, I don't filter the water, so that does make a difference in what happens when the stuff gets boiled.
Okay, well, that's going to have to dry a while.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure it's soaked all the way through. That's really cool though. Now, what were your plans to doodle on top of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
but because it's watercolor paper, it didn't come through the other side. I didn't think it would. So I could do something completely different on the other side. But I really like this. I don't know how I feel about that.
About that, yeah.
In
Teresa,
fact, I'm tempted to
there
see if
will
we can
be
pull
some
off
more
some of it.
on the way. I just they didn't get out in the mail the last 2 days because it was pouring so hard all morning that I would have had to swim, and it wasn't. I'm sorry, getting to the mailbox wasn't worth swimming.
I don't blame you. Well,
Well,
I sent some on Tuesday, so they should be getting there pretty soon.
okay, I'm gonna leave that.
Drink more tea. There you go.
Yep, yep. Drink more tea. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, leaves. Yes. I was thinking flowers when I put it down, but I think leaves is what I'm going to do over there. Great
Yeah,
idea. Well, we told y'all a long time ago we
long
were going to
time
do a
ago.
tea bag
Yes,
book, but it
we were
was a
very
long time ago. So
yeah
I'm not surprised you forgot.
we were.
Okay,
Of
I've
course,
got
I'm so in love with these pages. I'm gonna have to try to get little tea bags because I just really don't have little ones. But Lisa said she'd save some more, so
yeah, I'm starting to save them again. I really thought, I have got way too many. There's no reason for me to save any more. And and I decided Tuesday when I was almost out, I was like, well, I need to start saving some more. And Darren saw my tea bag. He goes, "Are you saving those again? Have you used up the ones you have?" I said, "Almost." He said, "Really?"
yeah,
Yeah,
uh-huh. See? Yep, yep,
almost. I'm
almost.
loving this so much.
Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah.
I'm just loving it so much. So much. Makes me happy, happy. And I'm happy with this so far too, but I got to find a place to put it so it can dry. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and do nothing. And I don't need to do nothing. I need to be doing something.
Otherwise, Rick throws out her tea bags. Jeffrey, I just tell Jeffrey, I need you to save this, and he does. He's so good to me. Um, but yeah,
Well, Darren
Teresa,
still doesn't throw tea bags away. He just puts them in the sink and sets them there for me, and I can decide to throw them away or not. So,
yeah, uh-huh. Well, when I told Jeff I needed him to save them, he started putting them in there's a bowl on the counter beside the sink, and then I just fix them when I'm ready. Okay, that cannot be hanging around down there. That's not gonna work. Okay. All right. That little string wants to just tangle up in my stuff. Now the thing of it is that you end up with stitching on both sides, just so you know, when you do that way.
of course, you can always cover up the other side if you don't like it.
If you don't like it, but
If you
I
do the
really
stitching on the one first.
right. I really wanted it to have the stitching everywhere though anyway, so that was part of it.
Yeah.
And I think I have some heavier thread that has like it's black with some like glitter in it. It was also a serger thread, so I'm thinking that might be fun to use too.
Yeah.
Okay, this does not want to go through there. That's what you get for cutting the other one off too short, Tanya. Okay. All right. But okay, so that thread is there, and I'm gonna leave it. All right, and I'm gonna glue this right here. I put stevia in mine, Teresa.
That's what I do
Um,
too.
yeah. Now, what did you just
Well,
draw that with your pen?
no, just with the paintbrush. It's watercolor. It's just um, I just
Really
am
dark.
dipping the paintbrush in the watercolor.
Okay. Well, since you were using the water brush, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So, okay, what
I'm
is
not,
it?
adding water. I mean, squeezing it or anything. I'm just
Oh, yeah. Uh, I'll bet you all of those places would have a ton. What about an overcast stitch on some baker's twine? Yeah, and I actually have some. Um, I have some coffee dyed twine. Be right back. Oh dear. It's either coffee or avocado dyes. I don't remember, but and look, I have some that's green too. Not quite.
she takes a bucket to her favorite cafe for coffee grounds and tea bags every day. Costs nothing. Feeds her plants and the bags she dries out.
Oh,
A
that's
wonderful
cool.
plan.
Yeah. Um, I used to get vegetable oil from Dairy Queen that way, but that was for a different purpose.
For your truck.
Yep. Mhm. Yep. Um, and I suppose we could still do it, but it's a messy job, and we don't really have a good place for it here. Um, at in the house in South Dakota, we had a barn with a wood floor, so it was easy to do. So okay, there's that. Because I died in the restaurant. What?
Okay, you got to explain, Teresa.
Yeah. Well,
Because we know you're not dead, so we need to know.
Sherry covered some copy paper and cardstock with tea bags. She's not sure what she's going to do yet, but well, see, that's it. You start and you figure it out from there.
Yeah, that's kind of like my cover. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's covered with tea bags, and I love it like that.
I was going to
But I'll
say just
probably will do something to it.
Oh yeah, probably. Add some little pieces to it or something.
Yeah. I'm just had my watercolors already out here, so I decided to do a little watercolor doodling.
Okay.
Just
She told
cause.
us my heart stopped and she actually died in the restaurant. Whew.
Well, we praise the Lord for bringing you back.
Okay. Gotta get the other end undone a little bit. Okay. Now then, I think. Come on. Oh, Teresa, that I can just see that happening though. I mean, I can see them going, wanting to stay away from you. That's terrible. Oh, that's right, Barbara. What would we do without her? That would be just not good. Okay.
Oh, you don't go
Okay.
there because they're afraid of you. Well,
Hmm.
that's sad. It's sad for them, and it's sad for you that they have to be afraid of you. But
Agreed. Hmm.
okay, I feel like I'm gonna. I don't know why. What made me think I can do this? I don't know if it'll how it'll look.
Can you get any closer?
Um, I might can. And now it looks like it's got arms, little leafy arms,
Little
baby.
leafy arms. That's just a leaf fairy. It's a leaf fairy. It is. It is.
Well, we're so glad she listened, Teresa.
That's right. I agree. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't want a leaf fairy, so I'm going to just add some more leaves. I can always
Okay.
cover it up with something else if I,
Yeah. Hmm.
even in a tea bag book, you can cover it up. And I think
Yeah.
I'm probably going to, because I am not terribly impressed with this. I, I didn't like it when it was the one leaf, but I like it even less now that there's more.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-oh, I just tore my tea bag. So don't pull.
Rachel, I'm just drawing with watercolors.
Now, there's one thing that you might want to think about that is that every piece of paper has a grain to it. And what it is I just found out that the grain on this one is probably this direction, because when I pulled very gently, it tore. And paper always tears better in one direction than the other, and that's because of
Yeah.
the grain. So, when you find that out, it might be something you have to change or deal with. But I'm not going to worry about it. But that is true, especially like if you're trying to tear watercolor paper tears real well one direction and does not want to tear the other direction.
This is what we might do, Tanya, to fix it.
Oh, well, that will work perfectly. There you go. Now, here's the thing. I would go sew around that before I put it on there.
I might, but this is so hard to sew.
We'll sew around it with hand stitching.
Okay.
And Sherry says, Lisa, that looks so pretty.
Well, thank you. Okay, what do I want to sew around it with?
Okay, let's pull this up. Now here's
Some
the
bits
thing.
of
This is because I'm not being able to pull this very tight, it's not wanting to stay on there. So I'm going to have to put some glue on it, even though I didn't want to.
you may have
Although
to.
I may have to, yeah. But what I might be able to do is stitch through it a little bit.
That's true, Rachel. It would. You could. I got these little bits of hand spun that when I
Wanted
make
to use.
my sample
Hmm.
um, to go in my book, I usually pull off too much, and so I have this. Ooh, that has some blue in it.
Ooh, there you go.
I think that'd be pretty.
Yep.
Okay, let's find where it's blue. That's green at the beginning there. Okay.
Thank you, Jude. Yeah, we do the same thing, but it's funny, and we can have the same exact idea, and it will come out different.
Yeah.
And that's what's so much fun about this. Okay, so what I am going to do
Thank you, Jude.
is actually go around this
Teresa
without.
likes the leafy leaf.
She
All
likes the
right. Well,
leafy
I'll
leaf.
think about it. I'm going to sew this, and it'll go somewhere. But I'll leave that there and think about it. I had thought about making a paper flower and putting on top, so some of the leaves would show out. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but um, anyway, I need to find a needle. That's what I need to do at the moment.
Now, of course, when I don't want a knot, I get one. So, all right, let's see what we can do now. It didn't want to stay put with this particular thread, so. I'm actually sewing through this baker's twine. And I might sew some of this twine on with my sewing machine now in places. That might be fun too. We'll see. Because that means homework.
Jude says, I wonder if Tanya's going to use beads and sequins in hers.
Um, I don't know. Lisa suggested some beads, but I don't know about sequins. I think they're too shiny for me. I've got beads that are matte etched, that kind of thing, that I might be able to handle in this, but I think sequins would be way too shiny. Unless, I have some really cute leaf sequins that are fall colors that I might be able to handle that much little bit of bling. I'm liking this. It looks kind of like a vine.
Yeah, it does. It's cute.
Sherry, honey, my sewing on this particular project is really not very good. So, and I purposely did my machine sewing crookedy. That's a word, just so y'all know. That is a
Well, I
word.
didn't purposely do mine, but it is crookedy. Well, there were a few places it was purposeful, but most of the time it wasn't purposeful. It just turned
Um,
out that way. So, what do you think about something that simple? Does that look okay?
yep, that looks beautiful. That's, something simple, just okay. By going back and stitching through the baker's twine, it's going to stay on there, which is
Okay,
what I
good.
needed it to do. Okay. Challenge that couching is awesome. Oh, thank you. Beads and sequins on it. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. The other thing is that I don't want a ton of stuff on the pages. I kind of want the tea bags to just stand out on their own in some respects. So we'll see. Don't pull so hard, Tanya. That stuff breaks, remember?
What time do you need to get off?
Oh, probably around 4:30 or so.
Okay, well, it's
4:30.
4:24, so
Yeah, 4:30, quarter to 5, something like that at least. One time do you, right? Because your voice is sounding cracky again.
yeah, it just does that. I don't know. I
Oh,
think
it's
it's an
getting
allergy.
tired.
I
Just
think,
tired.
well, I wake up with it like that, so I don't think it's
Oh,
tired. It just
okay.
happens.
Now this is really interesting. Tanya somehow didn't sew all the way through,
Oh
which
my
is
goodness, look at
okay.
that.
I love it.
I
That's
do
fine.
too. You could do something completely different on that side.
That's right. I can. So this is dry. This is dry enough. I should be able to make my paper clip.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So my thought to make the paper clip would be, oh, the critter guy is here. I'm surprised he came today. It's so rainy out. We're down 2 possums. So,
That's good.
all right. So my plan here is to put this on here like so, and put this on there like so to hold it on. That's my
And
plan.
my plan is to put this on there like so, so it looks like a tea bag that says stash.
Oh, how cute! Excuse me. I think my tea fairy did not make me any tea today.
Well, don't fire him.
I
Can't
won't
afford
because
another one.
no, and he's been at Mama's uh working on the ceiling and scraping door frames and stuff like that to get the house ready to sell it.
Well, you definitely don't want to fire him.
No, no, the real estate agent is coming next Monday to meet up with him to just kind of go over because Jeff said, well, Tanya, I said I wanted him to pull the carpet out of the bedrooms. And he said, but Tanya, and I'm like, I promise you, Bill is going to tell you, pull the carpet out of the bedrooms.
Yeah. Even bad
Um,
hardwood floors would be better than.
than carpet. Especially
Uh-huh.
since it's bad carpet. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, my tacky glue has gone off to
I'm
Never
thinking
Never
about
Land.
maybe doing this.
Oh, that's cute. Yep. Yep. Okay, what am I supposed to? Beads. Teresa says beads, Tanya. No sequins, but beads will be pretty. Okay.
I
That
definitely
is
think
really
beads are a
cute
good
on your
idea,
front. That's
but
really cute on your front, hun. That's the front, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's really cute. Okay.
Oh, I have to show y'all something. I
Okay,
got
make
some.
her.
I got some junk at the thrift store that was scrapbooking stuff that somebody had donated that they had
Ooh,
never
well,
used.
make yourself
I don't
big.
have
Make
to be
yourself
big
big.
to show this.
Oh, you don't, huh?
It's texture
Next.
template windows for cards.
Ooh, but I can't see it all. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Of course, you know why I got it.
Put a window in a journal. But also on a
No.
jelly plate. I think.
For the jelly plate, yeah.
You think?
Now I may
Oh,
take one piece of it and save it to do a window in something, but when I saw it, my thought was, oh, jelly plate.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
once you've jelly plated on it a bunch, it'll be pretty to put in something.
yeah. It would be. Okay, that's got to dry now. Let's find the clippy and put on there.
Anyway, I don't usually look through this scrapbooking stuff, but um, this was on top. Let me move my thing up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're too close. I can't see it.
This
Oh,
was on
that's
top,
pretty
and so
paper.
I was like, okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Oh, I like that too. That looks like Casey and Company paper.
it says Cosmo Cricket.
Huh. Okay.
Let's see if it says something else on the back here. No, CosmoCricket.com, 2008.
Okay.
But it's perfect for the stuff I do.
Oh yeah, it's fabulous.
And then here's some punch out flowers.
Ooh, those are cool.
Yeah, that's what I might do on that the leafy thing. But let me show you these other papers here.
Oh, yep.
And it was $1.
Wow, that's pretty.
I thought so. I was very happy. I'm not like I said, I'm not usually the scrapbook person, but I really like that. I'll just stick it in the bag. Anyway, I think I'm gonna look for a
Oh,
flower to go on top of
I
these
imagine
leaves.
she'll glue the stash label down, Rachel. If
Yeah,
she does
probably
put it on the
so.
outside. Yes, Barbara, but having them crawl inside your wall is not where you want a possum. So, yes, possums are good creatures, but not in your house. So,
Yes,
that's
I
the
agree.
deal. That's the deal. So, we had to hire a
But
critter guy, just so y'all know. It was not pleasant. Those are cool. So, I'm really liking my pages. I'm liking what's happening with them. I'm liking their little stitchings. This one's going to be fun when I stitch it down. So, Oh, that's kind of cool. Needs inked.
Yeah, of course. Just trying to decide if I want to add some more.
I was gonna say, put that little one at the top. Have you got a like? Okay, that black leaf. No, go down, down. There we go. Uh, your right thumb in towards that kind of. Yeah, go in. There's a big black leaf. Uh, the one next to that one, that bigger one. Is it separate or is it one part of that of
This,
the flower? Yeah.
it's, oh, let me show it to you. I'll just take it out and show you. It's actually a bunch of leaves. It's not one big leaf. These are not that easy to punch out there.
That's true, Jude. We think what happened is they decided to come in while we were gone. We were gone 3 months. So, and they weren't living in the wall. They were just coming in the middle of the night. So that, and they eat bugs, they eat ticks, they eat, oh, they're good creatures. And Jeffrey usually, uh, if he catches one when he's trying to catch the stray cats, he will let them go. But because of what was happening, we had to have them relocated. That's the problem. You might as well fussy cut those silly things out the way they take
Yeah.
forever to punch.
Well, and I didn't realize this one is attached to that one too.
Oh,
But I'm gonna just cut it.
cut it. Well, and that black leaf is not near as big as I expected it to be.
No,
Well,
it's
I
a
was
bunch of
thinking,
little leaves.
yeah, but I was thinking maybe that with the pink one off to the side of now, push it off further to the. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like that. Would that make you happier?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, then don't do it until you've thought about it for a while. So I got to go back and sew that and sew that. I love this little bird. I may have to do some little die cuts too. That may be another thing I add is die cuts, but with um with something that's not shiny. So, anyways, are you ready to go, dear?
Yeah, just 1 minute. I want to see if I can find one more little. Let me show you what it's.
Okay, I'm fine.
So I added a little pink, I mean, little orangey flower
Oh
in the middle
yeah.
of that one,
I like that.
and
See, when you mess it when it doesn't make you happy, you just add another layer.
exactly.
Possums eat
No, that
all
one's too
kinds
much
of
the
things,
same.
though. They are, isn't it omnivores that eat both?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, that's looking cute.
Okay. I need one more little one to go in the middle of this one. 'Cause that one was too much the same as this one, and so it didn't really show up.
Yeah. Would manila colored die cuts work on my tea bags? Possibly. Um. I have some
Especially if you
craft.
ink them.
Yeah, especially if I inked them. But I also had some really pretty craft colored cardstock that I might do some die cuts. The other thing is that I'm using this green thread, and I'm sure I have a green uh, cardstock. Um, I have the entire line of cardstock from when I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I have all those colors, and I'll bet you there's at least one of the greens that would match. So, and Barbara says you could also fix the underlying extra leaves by applying some sepia archival ink on them and make the central leaf pop, and those go to the back.
That's true.
Cutest flower dies and leaves. I've been collecting leaf dies. That's one thing Hi! That's Susan, isn't it?
Yes. Hi, Susan. We're glad
Hi,
you're here.
Susan.
I
Shrinking
would
Women.
love it if you could shrink and then come over here and then get back to your normal size and we could craft
There.
together.
Oh, and we
Wouldn't
could
that be
play.
cool?
Hi, Brenda. They
Thank
must
you.
have been hiding out. Anyways, that's cute, Lisa. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do
And
too.
I
Well,
like the
I'm going
pink.
to save it till next time, but
Okay, my question is it's not too close to the center of the folio, is it?
it is. Yeah, that's one reason I'm waiting because I'm going to have to reevaluate.
Yeah, where to set it. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, we will see you next Tuesday. Okay?
Yes.
If
Tanya's
I
channel,
should
2 o'clock.
if I should be just a little bit late, Lisa will let you know, but I don't think I should be. Okay? I have an appointment for mom. So,
All
but
righty.
I think it's like at 9:30. So, I should be home long before 2 o'clock, but
Oh,
you never
good.
know.
You planning to stream at 1 on Sunday?
Yes, one on Sunday. One
And
on
I'll be
Sunday
on at 6 on Monday. So,
and and six on Monday and two on Tuesday and two on Thursday.
yeah.
So bye guys. I love your cover, Lisa.
Thanks. Love y'all. See you later.
Bye bye.
Have a great day.